Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of In the School Parking Lot. My name is Paul. I'm recording this on the 12th of April, and I'm posting it on the 19th of April from beautiful, wet Roseville, California. What's in the school parking lot? Well, April of 2021, I was working at a high school, and the principal brought me into the office and said, "Hey, Paul, I hate to tell you this, but you gotta leave Jesus Christ in the parking lot." And I asked him, "Did you tell the gay teachers to take down the pride flags?" "Oh, that's different." "No, that's their identity. I just have a Bible sitting here, and once in a while I say, 'Thank God I'm your teacher,' and I got to change, but those people get to have the gay flag, the pride flag." "Oh, okay. Did you tell the Black Lives Matter teachers to take down their banners?" Remember, Black Lives Matter was a legit group in 2021. And the same person said, "Oh, no, that's different." I said, "No, that's their identity." I think the Christian students on this campus need to know who the Christian teachers are. Well, needless to say, my time there was shortened. My choice and God's choice, and I went out to the parking lot. So that's where I get in the parking lot. Hey, press the like button, share it. We are over 500 subscribers now. It's really exciting for me because I'm just doing this on my own. I have no idea how to make the algorithm work in my favor. If you want to do some marketing for me, I'd be more than happy to work with some people that know what they're doing and promote this idea of in the school parking lot. Where I go to readlion.com, I find interesting stories about public education. I read parts of it, and then I talk about it. So here we go. This is from the 27th of March, 2026. The headline reads, "Poverty, fatherlessness contribute to racial achievement gaps, not," are you ready? "Racism. Not racism." This is a new report finds. Oh my goodness, who would have thunk it? So this is by Jillian Schneider. So thank you, Ms. Schneider. "For decades, the learning gaps between African American and white students," and again, she does capitalize African American, does not capitalize white students, "have been attributed to systemic racism and inequitable funding. But new research has found social issues may play a much larger role in hindering black," now to her credit, she did not capitalize black students than previously thought. The Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty, which will be WILL from now on, the Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty, published a new report examining the relationship between racial achievement gaps, poverty, and other social factors. In Wisconsin, about 61% of white students are proficient in reading and 64% in math. And again, that is terrible. Those numbers are awful still. However, these numbers are worse. Black students achieve just 18% and 14%. That'd be 18% proficient in reading, 14% proficient in math. That is sad. So now it says the Will research director is Will Flanders. Go figure. Anyway, he says, "Race itself does not cause low academic achievement. What matters are the underlying factors that our education system too often ignores, such as poverty, family stability, early literacy, and whether schools are using proven approaches to raise achievement." And he continues, "We hope our findings spark further investigation, debate, and ultimately an education system that works for all students." Now the article goes on. "High poverty is correlated with a 41% reduction in academic proficiency, according to the report. Meanwhile, students who have diagnosis of learning disabilities are more likely to have low test scores and graduation rates." Okay. "Black students are more likely to have a learning disability diagnosis, and over 40% of black students attend a high, a high poverty school. Additionally, family can make a huge difference in academic achievement." The report says, "Research has shown that students who come from two-parent families are more likely to have academic success than those from other family situations. A particular key here is the presence of a father in the home. Now, notice that paragraph never mentions race. That paragraph does not mention race. It says a father at home is making the difference. Let's go to the next paragraph. Previous studies have shown children raised without a father in the home are more likely to use drugs, commit crimes, and be incarcerated, abused, or impoverished. Teenage girls with absent fathers are more likely to become pregnant. And this will be the last thing I read from the article. And then please read the rest of the article. It's in the description of today's video. While the rate of absentee fathers has risen among all racial groups, it's particularly prevalent among, unfortunately, the African Americans. In 1970, roughly 14% of all American households lacked a father. By 2023, that's 53 years later, sorry guys, it had risen to 25%. However, fathers are less likely to be absent in white, 20%, or Hispanic, 29%. Families then in the black families, 50% of black families are without a father, likely to be without a father. So let's just stop right now. It saddens me as a father, grandfather, teacher for over 36 years that we're still figuring it out how important a father is, regardless of race. So take the race factor out, and you men need to do your job as fathers. You don't just get the girl pregnant and then let her go. You are an awful man if you're doing that. Not even if, when you do that. The correct process: date a girl, marry a girl, make sure you have a job, man, then get her pregnant, and then raise your children together. So as I read this, and I don't read them ahead of time. So I'm verbal processing right now. Poverty, fatherlessness contribute to racial achievement gaps, not racism itself. That is true. So let's take I'll even go far as take the race out. Even though it says 50% of black households, at least in Wisconsin, have a chance to be fatherlessness, I take that just out. Men, stand up and do your job. One more time. Find a girl. Put a ring on her finger. Make sure you have a job. Then get her pregnant, and you two raise the children together. That's it. I have a Venmo account. I have a PayPal account. I hope that you'd help me. And again, thanks a lot for watching. I got this done under 10 minutes. It's the best I could do. Have a beautiful day. God bless, and I love you. Thanks for watching in the school parking lot.